2, 1, 0.
Roger, the clock is operating. We're underway.
You're loud and clear.
Roger, we're programming and roll okay. A little bumpy along about here.
Roger. Stand by for 20 seconds.
Roger. We're smoothing out some now, getting out of the vibration area.
Roger, you feel max Q, flight path is...
Roger, feels good through max Q and smoothing out real fine. Cabin pressure coming down by 7. Okay, flight very smooth now. Sky looking very dark outside.
All Roger, reading you loud and clear 7. Cape is go. We're standing by for you.
Roger, Cape is go and I am go. Our capsule is in good shape. Fuel 103, 102, oxygen 78,100. Cabin pressure holding steady at 5.8. Amps is 2.6. All systems are go. Indicating 6 Gs. Roger, 0 G, and I feel fine. Capsule is turning around. Oh, that view is tremendous.
Roger, turnaround has started.
Roger, capsule turning around, and I could see the booster during turnaround just a couple of 100 yards behind me. It was beautiful.
Roger, 7. You have a go. At least 7 orbits.
Roger, understand go for at least 7 orbits. The Friendship 7 can see clear back a big cloud pattern way back across toward the Cape. We're all set. This is very comfortable at 0 G. I have nothing but very fine feeling. It just feels very normal and very good. Have very little dirt floating around in the capsule, just a little bit, and preparing to take xylos pill at present time. This is Friendship 7. The head movements cause no sensations whatsoever. Feel fine. Reach test, I can hit directly to any spot that I want to hit. I have no problem reaching for knobs and have adjusted to 0 G very easily, much easier than I really thought I would. I have excellent vision on the charts, no astigmatism or any malfunctions at all. I feel fine so far, over.
Roger, understand.
This is Friendship 7, have beautiful view of the African coast, both in the scope and out the window. Out the window is by far the best view. Part of the Canaries was hidden by clouds. Roger, how you doing, Gordo? We're doing real fine up here. Everything is going very well, over.
John, you sound good.
Roger, control fuel is 90,100, oxygen is 75,100, amps are 22. All systems are still go, having no problems at all. Control system operating fine, over. The only unusual thing I have noticed is a rather high, what would appear to be a haze layer, up some 7 or 8 degrees above the horizon on the night side. The stars, I can see through it as they go down toward the real horizon, but it's a very visible single band or layer pretty well up above the normal horizon, over.
Shortly, you may observe some lights down there. You want to take a check on them out to your right, over?
Roger, I'm all set to see if I can't get them in sight. Roger, I do have lights in sight on the ground, over.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Let me turn this down a little bit. Let me turn the music down. Welcome, guys. Another super low key afternoon hangout. Yeah, nothing really new. I went to the Jags game yesterday. We lost. It wasn't exciting. and I got sunburned like crazy, like a native Floridian. I thought to myself, I could take it. I can take this sun. I've been living here for 20 plus years. I got this shit. I'm sunbeat still today. It drains you, man. So if I sound a little bit out of it, it's because I am. I'm super tired. Drinking another cup of coffee right now. Hanging out on the microphone for about 30 minutes with you guys, getting into gear, making some videos today, hopefully. Trying to get some videos out this week. Last week wasn't a good week for me when it comes to video making. Had some other stuff to take care of, but I am here. And let me turn up my music volume in my ears so I'm not just talking to myself. Hello, Orko. Thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of the stream. I greatly appreciate that, man. Hope you're having a good one. Orko says, I hate Mondays. I just wanted to highlight this. I'm sure you're not alone. I'm sure you're not alone, man. But I don't know. I guess it's all in what you do, right? Mondays is kind of the start to, I don't know. Yeah, they kind of suck, but it depends. Like I said, it depends on what you got on your schedule, right? If you have something fun on your schedule, Mondays can be awesome. If every day is a drag, then Mondays are the start to that drag, right? And hopefully not every day is a drag, right? But yeah, I'm guessing 99.9% of human beings agree with you, Orko. Try to make the best of it. Have some coffee. Think about the weekend coming up. Everybody's working for the weekend after all. But thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for the support this afternoon. Hang out for the next 30 minutes. Let's shoot the shit. Welcome one and all to yet another low-key Lightspeed Lounge. So yeah, people were talking about the Rise of Skywalker trailer coming out. I don't think it's going to be today. Judging from the past, let the past be our guide here. The trailers have always been publicized. We usually get a kind of a confirmation, an official confirmation from some official source, whether it be Star Wars Twitter account or some post, right? And we haven't gotten that yet. I've just seen a bunch of, when the stream was starting up, I saw you guys talking about the trailer, so I Googled it, and it's just a bunch of websites putting articles up. When's the trailer coming out? It's going to come out soon. And then one, Express even said it was coming out today because a source told them. And if we can gauge anything by the reporting over there at Express, we know that we should always never listen to them. So, now I don't think it's going to be today. I could be wrong. They could post something during the stream saying, hey, tune in to Monday Night Football tonight. But I'm guessing it's going to be, if we're going to get it in October, which, Force Awakens and the Last Jedi's trailer came out. The final trailers came out in October. So, and they came out during Monday Night Football. Also when tickets went on sale. And if I had to guess, it will be next Monday. But that's just my guess, right? But who knows? Who knows? What's up, Josh? Good to see you, man. John Boyega and his agent did confirm it in an interview and on one Instagram of the agent. I saw that he posted something maybe yesterday about the trailer, and he said he doesn't know when it's coming out, and let's just wait for it and be patient, or something to that effect. But, so, yeah, no, who knows? Who knows when this thing's coming out? What's up, Ryan? Thanks for tuning in, man. First time commenting. Welcome. Does anybody roughly know the story length of Jedi Fallen Order? No, that's something that I don't think anybody knows yet. I hope, man, what are you guys hoping for? I always say that I want a very, very long game, which is true, right? But when there's a linear story to be told, when there's not much freedom of movement and role-playing elements in a game, I'm completely fine with a relatively short game. For an example, a game that I absolutely loved, but I thought went on for too long, and maybe that was my fault. Maybe I played it a little too carefully. But Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation was such a fun game, but I put 17 hours into it just to complete the single player, the main campaign. And it was so long. It was so long. I loved it, don't get me wrong, but the last few hours I was like, man, I'm just ready for this to all be tied up. But we shall see. Orko, once again, thank you for the super chat and channel support. as I take a little sip of the coffee. Orko says, it's humid as hell. Missed my bus to work and then got screamed at by my boss. So yeah, Mondays. Glad to unwind now with the stream. Talk Star Wars to me. Nice. Well, that's a bummer. That's a shitty way to start the day, right? And if I got, dude, like in the private sector, if like who screams at you? What boss screams at you? That's dumb shit. Like, I haven't been screamed at since I was in the Navy in boot camp. Like if an employer or a boss or somebody like that tried to scream at me, I'd be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what are you doing? You're not intimidating me. I can find something else. You're gonna yell at me? Just say, don't be late. Okay, there's the conversation. That's it. Some things are out of your control, right? But, I guess you could have just called in sick. Oh, shit, I missed my bus. I'm sick. I don't know. Maybe you need the dough, but yeah, unwind, man. Take a load off. It's probably pretty late or in the evening for you right now, so yeah. Let's talk some Star Wars or life. We can talk anything. Ant shot first. Good to see you, man. Ant's shared a photo on Instagram of him wearing a Hello Greedo shirt, so I appreciate that support, man. What's your next video, Stuart? Probably, I got a couple folders made and things that I'm working on. One of them is a midichlorian video, and it goes on for like 14 minutes. The first third is me kind of like looking into midichlorians, Wikipedia articles and stuff like that. The middle section of the video is kind of production, where I go into some making of books and read some passages from those books and some quotes and stuff like that. It's interesting to me. I love that kind of stuff. You guys know that. And the last, I would say, quarter of the video is me rambling on about how I don't really care for them. I get them. I get why if you were born into a midichlorian world, they're just another part of Star Wars for you, and who gives a shit, right? And that's really what it boils down to. Who really cares? Yeah, just my overall thoughts on them. So it's a video that people are gonna sit back and go, "Why? Who gives? Why are you making this video? Who gives a shit? It's 2019. It's been 20 years." So that's how it goes. What's up, Jason? Sear Smash channel. Why they haven't made a Cyberpunk 2077 or 2077? Yeah, I guess 2077 style game, but in the Star Wars universe is beyond me. So much money to be made. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I on this channel, I have talked about wanting a not specifically a Cyberpunk game, a Cyberpunk style game in Star Wars, but more of a Skyrim or a Fallout, and maybe those are pretty similar to Cyberpunk. I'm not too sure, but I think in terms of having a big role-playing Star Wars game like that, where you're not necessarily just playing a Star Wars game, you're living as a character in the Star Wars universe, kind of charting your own destiny, is a game that we've always wanted, right? A modern Star Wars game like that is something that I've just been wanting for a very long time, and it seems like a no-brainer. It seems like the type of game that everybody, growing up, Star Wars was that sandbox. You wanted to be in Star Wars. You just didn't want to play it. You didn't just want to watch it. You wanted to tug on the bartender's shirt. You wanted to live in the Star Wars universe, and a game that allowed you to do that would just fulfill so many wishes, I think, but we shall see. What are you most excited for, Fallen Order or Rise of Skywalker? Assassin 199410. Definitely Rise of Skywalker. I've always said that no matter how many games we get, no matter how many awesome games we get, or awesome TV shows, or whatever, books, the thing that I'm always going to be most excited for are the films. Like, Star Wars to me is just a big movie-going experience, and I can't really envision a future where I'm more excited for a non-film thing than a movie, you know. But that's just me. I appreciate that, Kyle. What's up, Master Built? Good to see you, man. What do you want to see in The Rise of Skywalker, Nathan? Oh, that's nothing specific. Nothing specific. Like, I don't really go into it with things that I really, really want to see. I mean, I just want to be surprised. I just want a fun and engaging story. But most of all, I think it comes to, like, surprise, being caught off guard. I think that's one of the most important things that, you know, these movies can do. Be as unpredictable as possible. So, yeah. New Lego game hype thoughts, Phineas. Yeah. Honestly, I completely forgot that was coming out. I'll probably end up getting it because why not, you know? It'll be something that I can stream. I've never been that big into Lego games. They're fun, but to tell you the truth, I suck at them. Like, I suck so bad at Lego games with the puzzles, and I always forget that you can interchange between characters, and different characters do different things. So, like, when I have attempted to stream Lego games on here, maybe twice in the entire channel's existence, I'm horrible. And whenever I look at the chat, people are yelling at me to do such and such. It's funny. Let me take a quick sip of water. But yeah, I'm sure I'll end up getting it. I've only watched like the first 4 episodes of Resistance, Rocky. And I think, man, I watched the first season of Rebels. I'm almost to season 6 of Clone Wars. I think I still have like an arc or 2 until I get to season 6, but I can't remember. And Resistance was great. Resistance was the show that I think hooked me the most out of Rebels and Clone Wars. Like, after a couple episodes of Resistance, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I love the world building of this. I love the characters. It's a really fun show. But for whatever reason, I didn't continue on. I think it was just because I decided to put all my effort into watching the Clone Wars when I could. You know, as infrequent as I still watch it, it's kind of my hope to finish it by February when the next season comes out, you know, so. Do you think you will like Fallen Order more than Force Unleashed, Jay Super? I hope so. Yeah, Force Unleashed was fun. It was a fun button masher, and, you know, it was... it's not really what I look for in a game. It was very, very arcadey. It was fun, don't get me wrong. I liked bits and pieces of the story, but I'm looking for something with a little more depth. So I hope Fallen Order delivers that, you know. C3PO. 3PO here. Let me take a quick sip of water, guys. I just took some Tylenol, too. I got a wicked headache. Sunburned like crazy. There we go. C3PO, welcome to the stream. We got the Mr. Golden Droid here. 3PO says, I was barely in 7 and 8, excited to have a bigger role. Well, I think a lot of people are excited to see you back. But you can't steal the show every single time, 3PO. We have to let the next generation take the front seat, right? You've had a lot of screen time. Don't get selfish there, 3PO. But I'm excited for you to have a bigger role too. I don't know what that role will be. I don't know what the hell that Bib. What is that guy's name? I can't think today. That little alien creature. I don't know what he's going to be doing to your circuits. But yeah, I think people are excited to see a 3PO. You might be right there, Orko. But 3PO, I appreciate that channel support this afternoon. And I am very curious what role you will play. Babu Frick, that's right. Well, yeah, man, I appreciate that. Super Michael 98, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. If you can change one thing from episode 2, what would it be? Ooh, you know, I'll answer this, but for me, for the most part, I don't really, man, like I don't have a desire to change anything. I recognize that people love aspects of Star Wars movies that I don't like, you know? So the idea of wanting to go and mess with it in some ways, kind of like almost my disdain for the special editions and the changes that those brought. It's like I sit back and I'm like, I don't want to change nothing, you know? But let's just answer your question for the sake of it. Man, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. I don't know. It is my least favorite Star Wars movie. There's certain aspects, there's certain scenes in it, like the droid building factory, right, where they were basically hopping from platform to platform like Mario and trying to, it was like a little video game scene. That's something that does nothing for me, but I bet that's a lot of people's favorite scene. You know, it brings back nostalgia for them, and they like it. So, got a lot of things in there that I don't really care for. A lot of the dialogue. Ryan just mentioned dialogue. Just out of all the episodes, I feel like it was kind of the one that didn't really know what it wanted to do, and it kind of just felt a little bit like filler to me. And that being said, like I said, I haven't seen the movie in a very long time. It's probably been, probably since The Force Awakens. Since I watched all the Star Wars movies before The Force Awakens. I think that's the last time I saw the Attack of the Clones. But maybe focus the script a little more on like a single villain. I feel like, it's just like a big villain showdown in a lot of those movies where the focus is all over the place. And I wish the prequel trilogy was a little more focused with its villains. But hey, I don't know. Definitely doesn't age well. That right, Orko? You just mentioned it too. But yeah, will we ever get 4K of the prequels? Because that's shot on digital with a lot of digital effects, and I don't think they have like a 35 or 70 millimeter print of it, correct? So can you get something bigger than 1080p? I just thought of this. I don't know. I don't know the answer. Can you? Maybe, I'm sure somebody's thought of this before, but can you? Can there be 4K that's not upscaled of the prequels? I don't know. J Super, probably the Canto Bight stuff. That's cliche to say, but probably the Canto Bight stuff. Oh, man. Star Wars, The Lens Flares Awaken. What is it, 2014? Is it 2013? We doing lens flares jokes? Order of favorite Star Wars films. You want me to give my order? I'll give my order. So, okay, from favorite to least favorite. A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Boom. Probably The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. It interchanges depending on my mood, but I'll say The Force Awakens, then The Last Jedi, then The Phantom Menace, then Revenge of the Sith, then Solo, then Rogue One, then Attack of the Clones. That's my list. Yeah, I don't know, Orko. With the amount of full CG in the prequels, I really don't think 4K would be good. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. That might be kind of an interesting video topic. Like, is it possible for them to make a 4K print? Sure, you can upscale it. You can upscale it, right? You can upscale anything, but is that all it's going to be? An upscaled version of a 1080p video? If that's the case, there is no point in buying a 4K version of it. I mean, you're basically watching the same movie. So, yeah, is it possible? I don't know. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Niners. Who are they playing next? So they play. Okay, so they're. Oh wow! I didn't realize they're 5-0. Can't fake the funk, DJ. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. It looks like you had a good Sunday. Can't fake the funk, DJ says go Niners. I did not realize that the 49ers are 5-0. They won against the Rams 20-7 on Sunday. I didn't realize that. Nice. Gearing up for a kick-ass season so far. Sure. If it came down to the Niners and somebody else, I'd pull for the Niners. Why not? Unless you had two teams that have, that haven't really. I don't know. I would love for a Super Bowl to be with two teams who haven't been in the Super Bowl in years, right? Or won a Super Bowl in years. But sure, go Niners. Why not? I need to pull for somebody. The Jags are. It seems like they're going to be. It's going to be another season of just. Oh man, what could have been. Like I said, I went to the game yesterday. I might have had a little too many beers. Also, didn't wear sunscreen because I'm an idiot. And that's kind of taking its toll on me right now. I feel super burned. Don't feel good. Can't drink enough water. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, there you go. I said, Saints, son of a bitch. Yeah, it's always fun to go to games, but like, I used to have season tickets. I had season tickets for like 5 years, and it was always fun. I enjoyed tailgating with my buddies and stuff like that. It was fun. But it's kind of hard to beat sitting on the couch watching it at home, right? You get more information. You can tell what's going on a little better. In Florida, it is blistering hot. It's in the 90s when you're sitting there in the sun. Football game, it's not a dome. I wish it was a dome. And, we paid $14 for a beer yesterday, for one beer. We spent $28 on 2 beers at the stadium. It's crazy. Ridiculous. But congrats on your win there, Jason. Congrats. It was I don't know, not a very exciting one for us to watch. Super Michael, thank you so much once again, man. Did you get your kid a costume for Halloween? Yep. We got her a Minnie Mouse costume. It was between that or Abby from Sesame Street, because my daughter really likes Sesame Street too. The problem, we couldn't find an Abby costume that was like her size, so we went with Minnie Mouse. And she has the Minnie Mouse ears. It's super cute, but she probably won't keep those on. Like if I put a bow in her hair or something like that, she just immediately rips it out. Unless you kind of distract her to where she doesn't know that you put a bow in her hair, right? So yeah, we got her like a Minnie Mouse dress and some Minnie Mouse ears and stuff like that. So she likes it. We put it on her and she looked in the mirror and she said, Minnie? Yeah, Minnie. You know who it is. It's cute as hell. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do in the future. I'm sure when she, can give input, she'll maybe even next Halloween, she might even pick what she wants to be. This year, she can't really grasp the concept. But we're really excited for Halloween because last year she went as a little dinosaur and we went as Alan Grant and Ellie Sadler. And we just went to 2 houses. It was like her first Halloween and just kind of like hung out down the street and it was fun. But yep, Minnie Mouse. It's gonna be fun. She's gonna try a lot of new candy. 3PO, thank you for the super chat and channel support once again, man. Solo is my least favorite. I wasn't in it. Absurd. That's okay. That's okay, 3PO. You've been in every other Star Wars movie. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, like it is kind of funny. you know, these characters that we know and love and never complain seeing them on screen. Sometimes, though, like in Rogue One, when they're just randomly in the hangar. When you were randomly in the hangar 3PI, I went, it just kind of took me out of the movie for a second. That was pointless. But actually, well, you know, if there's not a place for you in the story, then don't try to force yourself in there, right? Let the story breathe. You'll have a place eventually, right? It's okay, 3PO. It's okay, 3PO. Like 3PO waddles through the Mandalorian. Right, exactly, that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I appreciate that, man. Looking forward to seeing you in the Rise of Skywalker. And hello, Orko. Thank you for the final super chat and channel support of the stream. Before I hop off, fill up my Nalgene bottle. Probably hop in the shower and try to get this sunburn. Can you wash away a sunburn? I don't think so, but it helps. It feels better. But Orko, go to Chelsea Football Club, current home of America's greatest soccer hope. I know nothing. I appreciate you saying soccer for my dumbass American tongue. Chelsea Football Club. Why do you say current home of America's greatest soccer hope? I know nothing about soccer. I know nothing about this world. And it's like the biggest thing on the planet, right? It's kind of funny. As an American, we just value so much the sports that we play. Baseball is probably my all-time favorite sport. Our World Series is called the World Series, and nobody else is in it around the world. And you know, we have American football. I love it. It's a very American thing. Basketball is probably basketball and baseball are definitely the most kind of worldwide abundant sports that we've introduced, right? Baseball, because of World War II. I read this like 10 years ago, probably. There was an interesting write-up about why baseball kind of flooded the world around World War II. It doesn't take a genius to realize why. And basketball is up there as well, you know. It's interesting, for sure. Christian public is your hope and mine at club level. You're speaking another language, man. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know. Have you been following the MLS Soccer Atlanta United? No, I don't. Dude, that's like one sport that I've never followed. I followed hockey a little bit in my life, but barely. Oh, Pulisic. I thought that was a typo. Pulisic. Interesting. Yeah, but soccer is one of those things that I've never... Okay, let me look. One of those things that I've never looked into, gotten into. It's a human being. Is an American professional soccer player who plays as a winger or an attacking midfielder for Premier League club Chelsea and the United States national team. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about this world, man. It is kind of funny whenever, like, World Cup or anything like that, or, you know, the Americans are in it, have a fighting chance. Everybody around here turns into a soccer fan, and then the second it's over, it's just like, nobody gives a shit. It's kind of funny. Favorite non-big sports examples: cornhole, ultimate frisbee, etc. George Lucas. You know, I played a lot of cornhole in my day. One of my favorite. Actually, let me see if I can put an image up. Navy post. Here is a image. Let me scale that down. This is on the flight deck playing some cornhole. Whenever the bird would fly, whenever the helicopter would fly, or even at night, like we're playing right after sunset, we probably just got the bird in the hangar. We played a lot of cornhole on the flight deck, and it was awesome. It was fun because it's difficult because the boat's constantly rocking, right? And you have to account for the rocking of the boat's motion, and it just made it more difficult. And some good times, man, really good times. Had a lot of cornhole tournaments out there on the old flight deck. So yeah, I love cornhole. Yeah. All right, guys. That was 35 minutes of a 30-minute live stream. I'm going to hop off here. Any sign of autumn in Jacksonville? Dude, it's like 90-something degrees today. It's like 92, I think, is the high today. So, no. Like, early in the morning, it feels good. It feels nice, but then 10 o'clock rolls around, and it's just insane. It's back to being insane. But yeah, man. I'm ready for some cooler weather. Anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out for a little over 30 minutes. I'm probably going to do a Battlefront 2 stream tonight, so tune into that if you wanna. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you when I see you. But, alright, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, man. Let me run down the list. Hello, Orko. Thank you for the super chat and channel support. C3PO, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Super Michael 98, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Can't Fake the Funk DJ, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Nice. All right, cool. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.